Alright, so this turns out to be an okay hand, I think. Might want to just keep the Glacier Elemental just as my win condition, right? I just want to out-tempo out the guy. Since I have something to play on turn 1, this should be pretty fine. Although I think normally I would actually just play the War Master, right? I typically would want to get rid of everything except for 1 3-drop. That way I might be able to get 2 2-drops if I'm lucky. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen. Aha! Well, look no further because I'm going to have a really big tempo play. And it could happen next turn if he doesn't grab one of the mana springs. Well, that'll be so gross. Otherwise, it'll come in 2 turns. I guess ideally he would play just a Glacier Elemental for tempo. That'd be ideal for me. I don't know about him. Oh my gosh. Alright, so he's getting rid of the War Master aggressively, I guess. Alright, that's a War Master. He's going to attack. That is a mistake. Total mistake. I think that's a mistake. Now I can tempo out my Glacier Elemental. Into the Bone Chill Barrier. And if I can grab some Espers, that would be really good. Not Espers, but Vespers. It should be hard for him to kill the Glacier Elemental without like a Chromatic Hold or the Hearth Sister, ironically, because I have it. I have the Hearth Sister. Got the Hearth Sister. Yeah. I do have another Vesper, so that's extra 2 damage. And depending on position, I can actually, you know, do something about that guy. Okay, so he seems to have a Chromatic Cold. Too bad. If he didn't have it, he would have lost big, I would say. Huge. Okay, I don't really need the Chromatic Hold, I would say. Alright, so I get this Valor Trade. Hopefully he'll attack the Glacier Elemental later. I'll play a Crystal Cloaker. Even though I'm not getting any value from Glacier Elemental, it'll be okay. I have the Primus Fistus and the Snow Chaser. Oh, Primus Fistus. There's a lot of things where I can buff. Then I can just play the Snow Chaser as something to play. I'm going to have 6 mana next turn. I don't feel a need to use 7 mana, although I might be able to if he doesn't play on the Mana Spring. A Razorback would actually be pretty insane. I don't really think I need a Hearth Sister too much, so I might replace that. Primus Fistus is actually pretty good. He has no mechanism to activate aspects of Mountain, or not in a very good way, so I don't need to worry too much about AoE. His best bet is going to be Glacier Elemental. But I replayed my first Glacier Elemental, so some of the shots would hit the Bone Chill Barrier, which is really good. But chances are this is a mid-range Vanar. Nope, not a mid-range Vanar. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. See what's going on. Razorback? Is it Razorback time? Not quite. It kinda is actually. It's time. Razorback. Fortunately, only 5 damage, but you know, how can one complain? 5 damage is a lot. Ooh, aspects of mountains. Actually, I might want to start positioning myself onto that side of the field because he's going to get some infiltrate minions. Alright, a headhunter. This is definitely a mid-range Vanar. This could be troublesome if he puts down a Jack's True Sight without me having Glacier Elemental in hand. If I drop my own Jack's True Sight though, I could get a little bit ahead. Chromatic Cold. Okay. That was strange. Okay, let's get rid of one Snow Chasers. I don't think it's particularly useful. Ooh, that was a mistake, maybe. I'm just going to use the aspects here. There should be no way. Well, if he has a Snow Chaser himself, he could proc it. But I'm not counting on it. He's in position to die. I sure hope I'm not in position to die. If he has a Snow Chaser and aspects, then that's all grand and dandy, but I think it's pretty unlikely that that'll happen. Because I'm not sure if mid-range Vanar actually runs Snow Chaser. He might run it just because of the synergy with aspects of Mountain. He also is infiltrating me. Alright. Alright. Hellstorm Prison. Ooh. I've never had a... I don't even know what this is called. Seismic Elemental. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Probably be dropping the Rejuvenator and the guy. Seems fine to me. Just make this attack. I'm ahead by quite a bit, so I don't think it's too much of a problem to do that. Oh, wow, this is going to be a big tempo play. Or he's just dead next turn, but I like the tempo play. I like the Glacial Elemental. Love it. Loving it. Very willing to take the damage. Okay, but I do have a burst, so this is quite unfortunate. Actually, I really want to just use a Glacial Elemental to get rid of the Dancing Blades. But, you know, why do the BM when you could just politely Chromatic Cold their general? Okay, let's just get rid of those guys. Oh, Glacier Elemental. I can drop 2/2 drops in the first turn. That Wind Blade, that might get a little bit of value. I don't really want to get rid of Glacier Elemental, unfortunately. Although it is kind of silly that I'm playing 2 Healing Mystics without getting value. But it is what it is. I have the War Master and Snow Chaser next turn. I'm definitely out-tempoing that guy. The Windblade Adept is going to perish. Maybe. I'm going to take a bit of damage for that. But Lionar doesn't have too much burst outside of Divine Bond, so as long as I don't allow one of his minions to stick, I should be in pretty good shape. Question is if I play Glacier Elemental. Yeah, I can't really play that. Okay. I guess Snow Chaser is going to gotta go. Aspects of the Mountain. It's kind of painful. Heart Sister. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have played it down there. I probably should have played it to block the Mana Spring mostly. Although this kind of makes my play a little bit better against Holy Motion. It doesn't really change much. I guess if he has to come down here to use Holy Motion, that's beneficial to me. Yeah, so it would have happened anyway. Well, I think that's a little bit of a mistake, considering that he could have used the Silverguard Knight to hit it first. I think the Silverguard Knight is a little bit more important to keep. Okay, let's get rid of the aspects. I might need it to come back, so I think I'll get rid of one of the Heart Sisters. Not sure how I feel about that. Record that. Okay. And a little bit of a pickle. The longer the game goes, the better it gets for Vanar, I think. Because Vanar has bigger minions, and if I don't get like large tempo advantage in the beginning, then I'm in a little bit of trouble. I still have the Glacier Elemental, so it still has position potential. Okay, that's really gross. It's kind of 50-50 now. Is this a aggro Vanar? Aggro Vanar? I still want to keep aspects, so I'll get rid of Racerback, okay. Tempo my way out here. Yeah, I really kind of want Lapine to go on one of these two guys. Or that. Oh, okay. So I might want to kill the Healing Mystic because it gets a free kill off of a Glacier Elemental. Do the aspects now, so I do have a comeback mechanism ready to go. I don't think he can kill the whole board. He could with the whole emotion, but let's not talk about that because he already used one. Alright, goes for value trade. Value or high attack? It's a good question. Which one you want? Okay. Martyrdom. Martyrdom. 4-drop should be hard. It's really severely out-tempoing me. That's really terrible. Alright, Bone Shield Barrier. I have a way to come back. Ah, looks like he's killing me. That kinda sucks. But he is one off, technically. I guess he has Tempest. I guess I shouldn't have made that attack. Then I'd be at 1 health maybe? Kinda depends. Oh man, I got really aggro down. Oh, that's a lot of liner under your belt. Okay, I can get rid of the Razorback. I can get rid of that. Hailstone Prison, good against... not this guy. Haha, definitely not good against this guy. Yeah, let's get rid of the Hailstone Prison and see what I can grab. Commander Cold. Skipperoo. Skip-a-doo. I can play a Razorback next turn. Just to get a bunch of burst early on. Good happy. Oh no, that's a huge tempo play. Yeah, Vision seems pretty strong with the Nightstar Assassin. The Nightstar Assassin is so much better than Stranglehold and Tiger. Because most minions with 3 health are probably like they probably have attack less than 2. Less than 3. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, code that out. So Nightstar Assassin is really good just because most minions that are 3 health are like less than 3 attack minions, so you're actually going to get a lot of value out of them. Because you usually don't have minions with higher attack than health, so you're going to benefit a lot more from the Nightstar Assassin than Stranglehold Tiger. This is a pretty tough position. Yeah, it's still not things I want to see just yet. I'll use a Chromatic Hold here. Then play this. Switch with the... Well, actually, it doesn't really matter which one I switch with. So I'm just going to switch with the Gloom Chaser and attack it. Really need a Glacier Elemental to come back. I guess it's a sign of a bad deck if you're always pushing for the Glacier Elemental. I do have a Jack's True Sight though. Which could win me the game if I can grab a Razorback. Yes, the next turn I'm definitely playing the Jack's True Sight. Hopefully I can grab like something like not that. Alright, if I can pick up a Razorback, I'm going to be in a good position. That is a good position. Probably taking on the Bone Chill barriers. What I want to do. I don't have a Glacier Elemental, so it's not going to do much for me. Jaxi. Well, your Jaxi's a little too late. Oh well, that sucks. Hopefully it comes over here. And it didn't happen. Taking way too much damage. Let's get rid of Crystal Cloaker. That really sucks that his Jaxi came out first. Alright, I have a comeback mechanism. I have the mechanism that gets me ahead. I'm in good shape. Feels like I'm in pretty good shape. Probably wants to like ping off one of these 2 Jaxis on the left. So I'm going to be required to protect the Jaxi that's on the corner. Although it looks, I hope he doesn't have a way to deal with it. Hopefully he expends too many resources getting rid of it, then I can still come back. Oh, well that sucks. That's really bad. Alright, well, even so, I do have my comeback mechanism in the form of Glacier Elemental. I don't really need aspects of Mountain. It looks like this Jaxi is going to survive now. Yes, that is that. Fear me. I didn't attack with the mini Jax. Oh my gosh. Alright, next turn I can get 2 Razorbacks. That is okay. Razorback is kinda okay. Too bad I lost so many Jaxi. But at least I have 1, so I mean I can't complain too much. That's kind of 12 burst. So he kind of needs to do something to protect himself. It's not quite going to protect you, I think. Oh, whoa. What's it going to be? Oh, spellbending. That's a mistake. Alright, let's do a little bit of counting. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. 7 plus 12 is not enough. Really? I'm 1 off. Well, that's not good. Too bad these guys aren't Vespers, then I would be in pretty good shape. If I attack last turn, then I would have won by now. Fortunately, it wasn't the case. I should be in good shape now, though. I think. He only has 13 health. I have a lot of power on board. It's not enough, right? Alright, concede! Dark Shadow. Back to the shadows, you! Let's do it! Don't really want 2 Primus Fistus. Yeah. That's the guy I want to see. 0, the absolute soul delusion. Yeah, bringing in the Crystal Cloaker is going to be the better play. Probably should replace that first. Although I don't think there's a 2-drop that I would rather have over Crystal Cloaker. So that is fine. Next turn, I can get rid of the aspect of the mountains. Hopefully I can get a Glacier Elemental that will allow me to destroy the Jaxi and all that and whatnot. Well, not quite. But I will get rid of the aspects of the mountains. Get rid of the aspects of the mountains. Not really the play I want to make. I was considering just putting down the Bone Chill barrier and then playing down the Primus Fistus so I could just put some damage on the wall, so that doesn't make much sense. So I decided to make this play. Whoa. Aggro? Oh my gosh, that's gross. Now it's an unnerfed Jaxi. The heck, man? The heck? Alright, Razorback is not what I want to see. Do I want to see Razorback? Not really. Voice of the Wind. I could just Hailstorm Prison just for a little bit of tempo. Yeah, I can't play anything else, unfortunately. I guess I could have, but I kind of want to get value out of Voice of the Wild. Even though it's a Voice of the Wind, I want to get value out of the Voice of the Wild. Alright. Smackaroo, smacky doo. Alright, let's get rid of one of the Primus Fistus. Okay. Can't really avoid him from grabbing the Mana Spring. I could stop him if he wants to kill the Primus Vistas, he can go right ahead and go over there. Oh. The Voice to the Wind is getting a lot of value. So he does want to kill it. That's a little bit unusual to me. Oh my gosh. That's not good. That's very not good. Let's get rid of Healing Mystic. I have a lot of health. Bone Chill Berry, not quite what I want. Not enough mana to play on that guy. Oh my gosh, that guy has so much value. 6/6 plus 6/6, 12/12 for 6. Well, that's pretty gross if I say so myself. Well played. That's a tough cookie. Is Temple Vision now better than Temple Vanar? Hard to say, but see you guys next time. It's the end. Welcome to the end of the video. If you want to see some more Temple Vanar, why don't you bring the Snow Chaser over here, guide him towards Linar. And if you just want to subscribe, why don't you guide the Snow Chaser over to Vanar? I would say that guide the Snow Chaser to the Mana Scream, give him some energy, a little magical boost.